Hello and welcome Simon's Trading Channel. Happy Saturday to you all. Hope you're well and you've enjoyed your day. It's been very sunny here today. It's been beautiful weather. I very much hope that continues for the rest of the summer. The likelihood of that is very slim because the UK and Wales are at the mercy of the UK's coastline, which is all encompassing. Anyway, enough of the weather updates. This is the CME chart on the weekly, and you can see in a similar way to what I was just gesticulating about in yesterday's video, it's a fairly bullish close, but I think the wick to the upside there does demonstrate selling pressure getting close to that resistance, i.e. the top of the current range at 74,000. So it actually closed at 69.5. Okay, so now if we switch back over to Bybit, you can see there's a bit more detail here. So to get that in a clearer picture, if I zoom down to the 4 hour, and I've got my range in some quite aggressive red lines. That's looking it's looking a bit melodramatic, but you know, all of the lines and indeed the trend line to the upside still are in play. I can probably get rid of this kind of little orange blob, which turned out to be actually the next low, so that was a good guess. And before you think it's anything other than that, I can reassure you that it was entirely a guess. But a guess just based on trend confirmation. So you can see still in an uptrend and have been for the whole of May now. So that will be 4 weeks quite soon. If indeed by the end of next week Bitcoin doesn't break down, and I would suggest the area it needs to defend initially is probably it's a range. It's always a range. It's always a range. It's never a line. The line is 64.5, but the range that you'd be a bit more confident and secure above 66,000, and then really not very confident and secure below 63,000. So obviously halfway in between that is where the line is, which is 64.5. Having said that, the price action of the weekend at the moment looks to be a bit boring. And what I'll quickly do is just show you on the 15-minute chart. There's quite a key area, and again, I'm going to draw it as a line, but it is indeed an area. And it's basically right where price action is now. So just call it 69,000. But you can see how, if I just draw a quick line across here to demonstrate that, doesn't have to be entirely correct, just roughly there. You can see how this indeed was a point of support for all this price action on the very low time frames, and it is effectively resistance at the moment. I know these are all closures above it, but it's a range, not a line. But you can see how all this price action is above where most of this price action is at the moment. So it's getting resistance right around where it is at the moment, price action. So that's worth remembering. Yeah, so then just to check in on momentum, the 4-hour MACD has closed above the midline, but not in a very impulsive manner. So I'd say momentum is still just about to the upside on the 4 hour. It is still indeed to the upside on the daily and will be for quite some time. The question that's going through my mind is, having come so close and being rejected at this area here, which is not far off the all-time high and indeed the range high, I do wonder if that's it for the upside at the moment. But I'll be proven wrong if Bitcoin can close 4 hours and dailies back above 72,000. And I will be proven probably right if Bitcoin closes 4 hours and dailies back below 66,000. That would be, so the latter would be the early etchings of a change in character of this uptrend, and then the likelihood of another move back down into the range. I know it's still in the range, but back within the range, but with downside rather than predominantly upside price action. So that's I'm going to call a halt to that one. Pretty quick video today. Don't want to take up any more of your valuable time on a beautiful Sunday evening. But nonetheless, I hope you've enjoyed the video. And if you have, then like and subscribe, because that would make you a great person. And if you haven't enjoyed it, then please don't return tomorrow, because I'll be doing the same thing on Sunday. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.